Hello, I'm Ashley Floyd. I'm a junior from Memphis, Tennessee, majoring in speech communication, and I'm very grateful and honored to have been elected as your SGA Vice President for the 2008-2009 academic year. I'm overwhelmed actually right now. It's been a long time coming basically, but I'm very grateful, like I said, and excited to have this position and be able to work in it and do all that I can for the university.
How did your week of campaigning go?
My theme for the year, for the campaign was construction, and this has definitely been a construction zone for me, this campaign. Every obstacle that could come has come and went, and I'm just grateful that I made it through in one piece, even with the pulled ligament and being sick at the beginning of the campaign. But it was interesting. I learned a lot, and I'm just glad that it went well, and I'm glad everybody did go out and vote. It amazes me that we actually got more people to vote this year than last year, even with it not being promoted as well this year. And I'm just grateful that even if people didn't vote for me, that they did vote, because it did matter.
As a candidate, do you think the week was executed well?
As a candidate, I do not. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm not at all. I'm pleased with individuals who did their part, but I'm not pleased as a whole with how things were promoted, how some things were executed, how some situations that occurred were handled. And I do plan to work with the new administration of SGA to make sure that these problems don't occur again, or at least there are consequences for things like this occurring.
Is there anything maybe you learned over this week that you'll maybe want to implement into executing your platform that we spoke about in your earlier interview?
Well, I did learn, well, it's not anything new, but it was just reinforced with people not showing up to things either because they're not aware of it or they're not interested in it. And it's so easy. Everybody says if SGA could campaign all year like they do just for SEC week, then everything would be so much better. People would come out, they'll be interested, there wouldn't be as much student apathy. So I'm excited because I have so many things left over from my campaign, and we're looking forward to this week hopefully having an event in the Student Center with my leftover nachos. It's just a lot of things, a lot of giveaways. I have a lot of stress relievers, and I know finals are coming up. I want people to be prepared and relaxed. And so we're definitely, what I learned is just, like Patrick always says, it's a common touch, and we have to get people interested in wanting. But I wanted to speak on SEC week, just reassuring people who want to run for next year that there definitely will be some changes made. We've encountered a lot of difficulties with trying to execute various events, dealing with some of the individual conduct, we'll say, of SEC members, as well as candidates or candidate teams, campaign teams, and things of that nature. And there's a lot of things that go on that should not go on, but I will also commend the great things that SEC did do in getting people to vote. And I did believe that the polls were executed correctly, that it was done as timely as it could be done, even with the storm going on. So I will commend SEC for that. But I will say, when it comes to campaigning, that there has to be some type of accountability held on administration for when it comes to registering for campaign sites, getting things that you have requisitioned in place, because if they don't do their part, we can't do ours. But a lot of organization members might not know that if their organization has not attended any General Assembly meetings this semester, they will not be eligible to be a registered organization for next semester. So it is very imperative that individuals in the organization show up to General Assembly. As long as they show up to General Assembly this meeting, they might be able to save their face in the organization for next year. And it's also important because we need to get people's email addresses, the new officers of various organizations, so that we can build a better communication between members of General Assembly and the Vice President, so that everybody can know the meeting times. And we can also secure a better meeting day, since a lot of people had issues with 8:30 on Wednesday. So again, the General Assembly meeting is this Wednesday April 16th in the forum at 8:30. So please come and inform anybody that you know that they should come as well. And if you're not a member of the organization, you can come so you can see all the members that are in General Assembly and you can get involved.